of new season, Big East, and kind of new Big East, getting ready to go here?
Well, this is an exciting time of year for just about any basketball coach. It certainly is for me because we've gotten into practice now about 4 weeks. We've got our first exhibition game coming up, I think, next Tuesday, and we're starting to point toward that. Also, we're starting to find out some things about our team, our personnel, particularly the new guys, and putting the pieces together, and I think it's coming together pretty well. Obviously, never quickly enough, but I'm excited about the possibilities. As you mentioned, the new Big East, that configuration, Fox Sports 1 being our major carrier, national carrier for the Big East. Just so many things that point toward exciting times to come.
You guys seem to be a little bit bigger than years past. Is that something that's kind of a luxury as a coach?
Well, I don't know about a luxury, but we got 7 new guys, so and several of those guys are 6'8" or better, so that does make us bigger and stronger. Now it's up to us to implement that strength into our offenses and defenses, and as I mentioned, it's exciting trying to do that right now, and I think it's going to be good for us. One of the major problems that we've had over the last couple of years in rebounding the basketball. Certainly size and strength helps with that. And so we're looking forward to seeing what our big guys can do.
Is it tough for so many new guys, just trying to put all the pieces together in such a short amount of time?
It is. Anytime you've got a lot of new guys, it makes the learning curve a little steeper. It makes the process a little bit longer. But when they're better, the end product can be better. And we needed size and strength. We've got some. We've got some perimeter players, young ones that we're very high on from a talent standpoint. So we'd rather have new, bigger, and more talented players and figure out how to use them in the best way.
Can you talk about the impact of Billy Derrick so far? How's he?
Billy's done a really good job of picking up things. He's got a high basketball IQ that's showing up. He still is inexperienced, and we're asking him to do a lot. We're asking him to play off the ball and on the ball. We're asking him to make plays, but we're also asking him to stop. He's done a tremendous job so far. Obviously, he's important to us, and we're looking forward to his growth.
Having a Cleveland back, just a great player like that.
Well, it's always good, and one of the things that we're experimenting with the league, because we're bigger and stronger inside, is moving him out away from the basket, playing him more on the wing. He's adjusted into that pretty well, and we hope that continues because that will allow us to play much different.
I was going to say, a big wing player, a guy like him on the outside. What does that allow you to do as a coach differently, just matchup-wise?
Well, rebound the ball, first of all. A bigger front line, us being a more formidable rebounding team, for sure. It makes you long on the wings, as you mentioned. When we go to some zone, it makes for a big zone in a long zone. With Cleve out on the wing, we've got some big guards. So it does point you in a certain direction to continue his progress out on the wing. Well, I'm expecting Cleve will play an awful lot and probably start. It's just a matter of where, so we're taking a long look at him playing out on the wing.
Can you talk about that, just what they've had over the last 4 years after this, him and Brandon Young's final season?
Well, they've given us a foundation, and they've won a lot of non-conference games, not so many in the Big East. One of the big things that I would like for them, and more importantly the team would like for those guys, is to go out on a winning note, winning out of conference. And that's really, the only thing they haven't accomplished is really having an outstanding season as a team. And that's the direction they're pointed in, and we've got a good foundation. We've got some better players now, bigger, stronger, deeper. Now it's up to them to provide the leadership to get us over the top.
Coach, do you think with the new conference this year that the schedule is a little more favorable compared to years past?
I don't think necessarily so. As I look at the conference schedule, what night off? There's no nights off there. I do like the fact that it's a smaller league, easier to scout. You know your opponents better. You play everybody twice. I think it allows you to get into a certain rhythm in terms of preparing for opponents. and even going into the conference tournament, where you might play somebody 3 times. And, so I like the configuration, but I don't think it necessarily makes for an easier schedule. You still play 18 games. You're playing against outstanding teams. Creighton, Butler, Xavier, we all as basketball people know what they've done over the last 4 or 5 years, and they're going to bring that to our league.
Coach, what was your reaction to being ranked last?
Well, it bothered me from the standpoint I'm a competitor. I don't want anybody to think of us as last, but it also motivated me, and I think it will motivate our team to prove to the media, prove to the other coaches that we aren't the last place team in the league, and I don't believe that we will be. And so I look at it as motivation.
Do you expect July to have fighting tennis?
Well, we're hoping so. He appears to be all the way back and certainly is playing hard as anybody. Playing as hard as anybody, providing energy. So we're hoping that he can stay healthy and provide us with good luck.
How's the bench this year? Just some of the new guys added. You
Yeah. I think we are pretty good. As I mentioned, we're bigger, stronger. I think we're deeper. So I do feel that we can, go to our bench and we'll be on it. We haven't determined who are going to start yet, but what that says to me is the guys that don't start are capable of starting, and that we're deeper.
You've run a lot of up-tempo down. Now that you have bigger guys, does that change at all?
Well, again, that's what we're trying to figure out, how much up and down we're going to be, how much zone we'll play, how big we'll play, and certainly how small we'll play. And I think these things will determine our style of play a little bit more than in the past.
Over the summer, have you noticed anyone particularly who's become way impressive?
Well, we had all of these guys over the summer, except for Greg Sakalis, and not really anybody that stood out. I thought all of our guys